A little sketchy. It's alright. This is our tour bus. My name's JR. I play in the band Less Than Jake. And this is the part of the bus nobody really gives crap about. This is where the guy who does all the work actually lives. And so this is our driver's seat, and this is the steering wheel. Here's the horn. It doesn't work. See, it doesn't work. There's pictures, and this button right here is the one that empties the toilet, which is probably the most important one, because if you start getting overflow with piss, it smells, and it's rough and rugged. But this is where the work actually happens on the tour bus, but I wouldn't know anything about that. I've never driven this thing. I don't want to drive it. And but the cool stuff is back there, so we can go back there. This is what is called the front lounge. They call it the front lounge because it's in the front, as opposed to the back lounge, which you can probably figure out.
Like I'm doing right now.
Yeah. And this is background. I mean, this is Buddy.
This is some of the cool stuff he was pointing at that happens back here. Me.
And Buddy and KB over here are doing what we call laptop Olympics, because
playing Battleship actually.
Sometimes when you get a bus nowadays, it comes with wireless internet, so it's like living in your own Starbucks. Which leads me to the most important thing in the front lounge, and this is our DeLonghi Magnifico one-touch coffee maker. It's espresso beans, but not only just espresso beans, folks. We get the espresso beans from Starbucks, the real deal. Like the bag, somebody stole this off the back of a truck, like people steal bags of money off armored trucks in New York City, like you read about. This is the best machine ever. Press one button, turns it on, press another button, makes the best cup of espresso you've ever had in your life, and coffee's important. Behind you over here, this is our semi-huge flat screen television and audio device, and we can wear also...
Under the most important part of the bus.
Yes, the most important part of the bus actually is right here. And this is called the booze, and that's where the magic starts, okay? And we'll show you where the magic is supposed to happen in a minute, all right? But as you come closer, this is an interesting part of our bus. It's called the bathroom, and possibly you've heard of these things.
No bath.
Yes, there's no bath, and there's not a lot of room. So I'm going to open the door, and you can check it out and see what it's like to live the dream. So check it out. Notice there's not a lot of space in there. Space Invaders is something that it does not have. The thing is about living on a bus is you can do the number one, but not so much the number two. You know what I mean? But we've had several incidents on this particular tour of guests of the female gender having a problem doing a number two. The problem with the number two is you can't flush it, and you have to pull it out like you pick up after your dog when you go walking. Bag over the hand, not rad. Here's our refrigerator. There's food. None of it's really that healthy. There's some soy sauce and fruit, believe it or not. It actually looks pretty healthy. Wow, I'm impressed. We kind of suck. But here's the freezer, and again, more of the important stuff. The Jägermeister and the Patron, fun, and vegetarian burgers. Microwave. Yeah. Check this out. Bet you don't have this in your house. Yeah, that's right. We got sliding doors. You don't got that in your house, do you? Come on in here. This is the bunk area, and if you notice, we're not real rock stars because we have these small bunks, but sometimes you see the ones with the big bunks, but we keep it real cheap. And so this is where the magic happens, supposedly, and I have to close this bunk because there's too much magic happening in here. But yeah, this is where it happens. This is where it all goes down, ladies. If you want to check out, see what the bus is like, here it is. I keep my iPod in here as to listen to stuff, so I fall asleep at night when I'm not entertaining the ladies, which never happens, but hey, you know, whatever, you can say what you will. This is the other thing, you always need a mag light on tour. You need this, because sometimes in the proverbial junk bunks where you would keep your stuff, you can't see things, and then sometimes it's dark at night and there's strangers walking around the bus. You know, you need a thing. Proceed again into this is a back lounge as opposed to the front lounge. We talked about that. It's a little bit smaller. This is kind of pimp. If you have a magical moment, you can come in here and you can, here, I'll turn the lights up so you can see. You hit this, and this couch comes out. And it's like a bed, sort of. Kind of. Yeah. Well, it gets bigger, you know, for whatever you needed a bigger couch for, I guess. It's kind of sweet. Again, another laptop, because that's what we have is laptops, and touring has definitely become a different thing. And then there's another television in here, and this closet, that's where I just stack my shit. Stuff that you need for tour. Hats, dirty laundry, fun stuff. Let's see, there's this fantastic guitar that I played once a tour. That you need one of these. If you have a bus, you should have a guitar. If you're in a band, you should have a guitar in the back lounge so you can play music. Let's see, what else is there to show you? I think I pretty much covered it. So I'm glad you guys came and checked out our tour bus, and I hope you liked it, but you gotta go because I gotta get ready to play the show. So take care, and peace, love, and hair grease.